Welcome to This Week in Sonar. I'm Craig Fuller here with my co-host Zach Strickland. Zach, still football season, mid-October. Who you got?
So we got Alabama this week.
Ooh, that's gonna be. Is this the upset week for you guys?
Yeah, I think we got a chance. I think we beat a tough Mississippi State team.
Ooh.
We won last week.
Yeah,
so,
you did beat Mississippi State.
And Baylor 6-0.
Baylor's 6-0. We got the mullet.
Yeah,
We have Oak State.
the Kentucky waterfall coming
He's a
at you.
man. I'm a man. So it's going to be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to seeing my Bears take out Oak State. They are our kryptonite. In years where we have beaten Oklahoma, when we've had winning years, Oak State's usually the team that trips them up. So we'll see.
They got a lot of offense.
They do have a lot of offense.
And a man as a coach.
I'm a man. And we're strong in defense this year, less so in offense. But we're excited to see where that heads. More importantly, let's get into Sonar. So we got a lot of new data. It looks like about 30 new indexes that are being released this weekend. Really broken up in a couple different categories. We'll start with average length of haul by equipment type.
Yeah, so we have our average length of haul, which was already in there by market. So you could check out what LA average length of haul is. This is pretty important when you're talking about, what kind of load volumes are doing to capacity in the industry. So if you're looking at an average length of haul about 300-400 miles, which is a market like Houston, very regional, that's not going to have as great of an impact to capacity as, say, LA, who averages over 900 miles per load. So we've broken that out by van, reefer, and flatbed on the national scale.
So if I want to know, if I'm thinking of like you said, if I'm looking at Chicago and the haul, it's going to look different than Atlanta. It's going to look different than LA. It's going to look different than Seattle. It's a really important indicator, and I think it's actually probably the first time ever this data has been available to the public.
Ever.
Yeah. Awesome. Aloha. We love you.
Aloha.
So we're excited to see where that goes. The next is the well cost indices.
Yeah.
What are these?
So this is something that has been around since 1977. It's
Not
really
in SONAR.
Not in SONAR, but they've been around, and it's mainly available to the railroads at this point. So now,
are we the first company to get it outside the railroads?
Well, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it is the first time that you're going to have it easily available all in one spot.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is reported to the Surface Transportation Board by the rails, mainly the Class 1 rails. There's a few short lines in there, but this is basically how they protect themselves from saying that we're gouging. This is our cost index.
So they show their cost, they show how they're doing. The Surface STB goes back and looks and says, okay, you're being honest with us. Mm-hmm. You're only making a 52 OR
right.
and not a 48. So we appreciate you not making a lot of money.
Thanks for not making that
too much money.
Yeah, 150%.
We love the railroads. Railroads, we're big fans of rail. Give them hell, rail.
Yeah.
So then you've got, all of these, there's about 20 of these.
Yeah, there's a lot, and we do it annually, quarterly, and we also subdivide it into West Coast and East Coast.
So these are cost items in the new ones, and then let's take to the air.
Yes. So we keep bulking up our air indices.
I love air. I love the air
is
freight. It is one of my most exciting sectors.
It is extremely volatile, and it is impressive to see some of these indices go in there, and the capacity of the air industry is amazing. It fluctuates so much.
Yeah,
and
it is far more fixed because of the CapEx and the regulations and
correct.
Airlines are not adding aircraft. They're far more disciplined. It's an oligopoly, so they tend to control the market much better than trucking.
For sure.
Which actually creates volatility because when you have a difference between demand and supply that's that tight, you do have a lot of intra-volatility.
Yeah, and also we're hitting in the peak season right now for air cargo. But
e-commerce related and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So what do we got? We got outbound air cargo tonnage capacity. And this is capacity, right?
Yeah, so it's basically a measure of, and it's based on the scheduled flights. You're going to be able to see a forecast up to 12 weeks, and you're also going to see the previous 12 months.
Wow.
So
what city pairs can I pull up?
We've actually changed it a little bit. So now instead of being a market to market, you're going to actually see airport to airport.
Okay.
Yeah. So before you could see, everything lumped into the Los Angeles market, and now it is going to be in the. You're going to be able to see the LAX to ORD, and you're going to be able to disseminate between Midway, ORD, and everything else.
Got it. That's going to be awesome. And how many airports?
So I believe, well, I don't know the exact number of the airports, but it's going to be all the major
all
ones.
the major airports?
Yeah, it's all the major
so
airports.
Is Chattanooga included?
No, I don't
We
think
would
so.
argue we're major here.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Call bullshit. All right, so tonnage capacity coming, airport to airport lanes based on kilometers, passenger flights, tons by passenger flights.
Freighter flights, passenger flights.
Oh, so it's like passenger belly cargo,
yeah,
right?
belly cargo
Gotcha.
versus, the UPS, FedEx type.
Perfect. Very cool. I'm excited about this release. It's going to be great. Any other widgets coming this weekend?
Not this week. We've locked our team into their closet and their respective cages. They're chained to those right now for the next few weeks so that they can get 5.0
Why would they
out.
be chained? What's happening?
Well, we got a lot to do, and it's only a few weeks left. We're under a month
Left
to go.
of what?
Till 5.0.
And when does 5.0 happen, Zach?
November 12th.
November 12th and 13th in Chicago. It is FreightWaves Live. You have registered?
I have
You
registered.
found out last week you did register. If you haven't registered, be sure to do today. We're going to have a lot, and actually let's talk a little bit about SONAR. We have SONAR training on site. We have multiple levels of SONAR training. You can meet the experts that can talk about all of the widgets, all of the data, and dive into it. It's going to be an immersive experience at FreightWaves Live. So if you haven't registered, do so today. November 12th and 13th in Chicago. We will see you there.